One kind of computer game is the adventure game or interactive novel. And a good example of that is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. We're going to start today with an interview we recently had with Douglas Adams in which he talked about his fascination for computer games.
Douglas Adams, best known for the hugely successful Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, has discovered a new way to startle, befuddle, and astonish his fans with a text adventure game called Bureaucracy. It's based on his own experience trying to get his bank to acknowledge a change of address. When the bank finally responds,
They wrote me a very nice, very apologetic letter saying, yes, but this is absurd, we do agree, and it was very silly of us, and we will make sure it doesn't happen again, and our records have now been corrected, and so on and so forth. Guess where they sent the letter? To the old address, yes. You can't win. And I mean, this is the fundamental premise which lies behind this game. Your object is to get your bank to acknowledge your change of address card, but you go through hell in order to try and achieve it.
the inevitable outcome of Bureaucracy also reflects the exotic bureaucratic horrors faced by the author while on a photography expedition to the island of Madagascar.
The most appalling bureaucracy. I mean, it is just insane. When you first arrive at the airport, you go into the arrivals lounge, and the bit you encounter there is almost as long as the entire journey to get there. Because for every flight they set up, for every flight that comes in, there's this sort of great shanty town that grows up of little sort of booths, desks, huts, tents, and anybody who hasn't got anything better to do and has got something green to wear can come down there and is allowed to go through your passport, go through your belongings, get you to fill in forms that you can't understand, and it'll take you hours to get in. So anyway, in this game you will end up in a country called Zalagasa, in fact. And you cannot avoid getting there. You will run into terrible trouble at the airport. You're trying to get to Paris. Whatever method you try to reach Paris by, you will end up hanging from a tree in the middle of the jungle, from a parachute in the middle of... You either will have been thrown off the plane, or you will have been, you will have parachuted out with a hijacker who's taken you as a hostage, depending on which flight you get on. Or if you've really got the wrong flight, you'll actually find yourself in a plane belonging to the Zalagasa Parachute Club. And there is no way you can avoid it. And so you are driven through this game by the sort of demons of bureaucracy.